Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt. This is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching All Quiet on the Western Front. What do you know about this movie?
This is a war film.
Yes.
I believe it's subtitled.
Also, yes.
And it's current, like it's pretty recent.
It's a very recent movie. I think it's Oscar nominated, maybe winning in certain categories. It's another subtitled movie. I think it's in German, World War I. I haven't read the book.
I have not either, and we have not seen, well, I haven't seen, I don't know if you've seen the first two movies.
I have not. So I haven't seen any adaptation of the book, and I have not read the book. I just know it's World War I believe, and I think based on the fact that it's a German subtitled movie or German spoken movie, that it's from the German perspective.
Right, that makes sense. I don't know if there's any like big names in this. We've watched a decent amount of war films on the channel, like a ton. We have a whole playlist. But we've seen war films that have big names and don't have big names. And really, they've all been phenomenal. So I'm really excited to watch this.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on our Twitch, Instagram, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie. Is that a fox?
I think so.
Foxes? Oh, wow.
It was a crazy shot, like going from up
to down
and like this.
And trees and like life to just death. Jeez.
Heinrich, komm, vorwärts!
This is insane.
No!
No time to... Oh! Damn. People are just dropping. Oh.
He's so young too.
Oh shit, you're like right here. Oh. What a beginning. Pile of dead. I like these like long static. Is that who we were following?
Kind of looks like him. Heinrich?
Yeah, I think so. They're just taking their jackets?
Think so.
Yeah, jackets and shoes. I'm surprised they have enough caskets.
That's what I was thinking.
Interesting music. I wasn't expecting like a synth or a guitar or something for World War I. Damn, just blood coming off. I mean, I guess you have limited resources.
Like a lot of parts of war that you don't think about.
Yeah, it was him.
Das müssen seine Eltern machen. Wir haben's aber nicht. Also gib schon.
Are they all going to war except for Paul?
Das gibt Ärger. Der wird dich verdreschen.
Hast du eine bessere Idee? Du bleibst sicher nicht als Einziger hier.
They're so young, just like Heinrich.
Yeah, needing their parents' permission.
Die Zukunft Deutschlands liegt in den Händen seiner größten Generation. Das sind Sie!
This guy knows how to get his crowd going.
Und Vaterland! Ja!
And it's wild to think how much has been kept, I guess, from them to be so excited 3 years into this.
Yeah, right? We're 3 years into the war, and
Yeah.
they're super excited to go to the front lines. Whereas we literally just watched Heinrich have, like, bodies drop all around him and then eventually die.
Die gehört schon wem?
Ja, aber ihr wohl zu klein für den Kerl, ne? Da kommt ihr mal wieder.
Wow. Too small for him?
Okay.
You have
Oh
no
my-
idea.
What a shot of just all the ripped off tags. You're wearing a uniform of someone who died. Everyone is like smiles and cheers. I really love the shots of this movie so far. They're like a lot of them are static and like long, and then some of them are just very simple movement, but you could like tell that it was planned out very carefully.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be our first view. A doctor covered in blood.
Wir brauchen die Lastwagen, Herr Leutnant.
Mit Verlaub, ich habe einen Befehl.
Sie können sich Ihren Befehl in den Arsch stecken.
Oh.
Im Matsch krepieren. Steigen Sie sofort aus.
Damn. Go on foot from here.
Beeilen Sie sich! Sind Sie nicht beim Tanztee?
Oh. Like, did they train at all other than just like simple marching? Oh, gas?
Das, meine Herren, war ein fettes Schwein. Fette Schweine.
Oh. You don't need that. Were you listening?
Ich habe nur versucht, mir meine Maske aufzuziehen.
Die paar Bäume werden bei Tagesanbruch fast sicher tot sein.
Jeez.
Essen Sie mal was, Mensch.
Achtung! Gasmasken weg!
So fat pigs don't carry gas.
Sie behalten ihre auf bis zum Wachdienst heute Nacht. Zusammen mit dem Knallkopf da.
Dang. I like how so much of this is like filmed also behind someone.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like we're like walking right behind them.
Yeah, a lot of perspective.
Alle mit anpacken, den Graben leer schöpfen.
Bail out the trench? It's like a mixture of calm, but also there's still people who are just actively firing right now with explosions going off and stuff. And you guys are like 30 minutes in. Yeah, you can definitely hear something. Oh! Holy crap, almost took his head off.
Wir haben euer Mündungsfeuer gesehen.
Schießen, verlagern. Schießen, verlagern. Verstanden?
Makes sense. Don't just shoot and stay in the same exact spot.
At least they have someone looking out for them.
It looks so pretty in the sky, but then it just reveals like death. Jeez. Be careful what you eat. I don't think there's any going home now.
Alle paar Minuten verschiebt sich das Granatfeuer nach vorne und direkt dahinter rückt die Infanterie nach.
So you're just getting closer.
Yeah. Just inch by inch, I guess. They barrage you and then infantry moves slightly closer.
Ich will heraus.
Oh! Out? Oh, is it collapsing? Jeez. Oh, there's no way they all got out.
So chaotic.
Oh shit, it's morning. Who's dead next to him?
Paul, bist du verletzt? Hörst du mich? Wir sehen uns später, Paul. Bis später, Paul.
Those bombs just wrecked shop. Surprised they're not currently under attack.
Maybe they didn't come through? Like they just kept their distance? Just like shock.
Und Sie? Sind Sie verletzt?
Dann einsammeln.
Start gathering? From the dead bodies, maybe?
Such a small bag, though.
Maybe gathering dog tags, if they have? No, I don't know if they have dog tags. Oh, they do. Oh, interesting.
Like the shock's making him slightly desensitized
Right.
to what exactly he's doing. Oh, it's the glasses. I feel like that took him out of it now.
Yeah, right? Now he's searching for him.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hope it's not that. Well, it doesn't really matter. They're all dead. I don't think that was the guy with the glasses.
No, I think that is him.
Hang, buttoning it back up. Just the fact that he's just like looking right at him still. It's 3 years of this so far. I feel like the majority of this is just collecting stuff off of dead people. It's like that's what you spend the most of your time doing. Just cleaning up after all the dead.
14. September.
Big jump forward.
Gott sei mit uns. Wieder mehr als 40.000 Tote allein in den letzten Wochen.
40,000 in the last few weeks?
Ich denke, die Herren wissen, dass es vorbei ist. Wir wissen es alle.
Der Generalfeldmarschall.
How many have died in total in 4 years? Over 4 years at this point.
Millions.
This Paul?
Mm-hmm.
He's got to be just so different after 18 months. Such like beautiful shots of just nature.
Ich hab's gerechnet. Dass ich dich erwischen kann.
It's like he's like best friends with his mentor. It's good that he still has him.
Yeah.
Was meinst du, Paul? Lohnt sich das dafür zu sterben?
Für Hunger lohnt sich alles.
Interesting that it's just the two of them.
Yeah. Well, I think they're doing something that they shouldn't. Uh-oh. Someone's home.
Cut!
Oh! Oh! Got away with it. Barely.
Okay, so they're not on their own. I thought they were just like off.
No, I think they just went off on their
Yeah.
Ganz wundergarten. Vom Franz für den Franz.
Ich nehme so einen Flügel mit sanftem Trommelfeuer.
Oh, take all the feathers too? For like a pillow?
Vergiss ich euch nie.
This has got to be like the most exquisite meal they've had in over a year.
Schmeckt's auch?
Ja.
Inhaling that.
Du hast die ganz gestohlen.
Just their lives now.
Yeah. It's crazy how something just as simple as just one meal changes so much.
Hey, salut! Venez ici! Pain baguette! Pour vous!
Gonna take a shot.
Nimm mich mit! Ja, komm! Guck mal.
It's crazy that there's French civilians just like casually walking so close.
Die dunkle Schmale ist für mich! Wo will denn er jetzt hin?
Did he trade with them or did he just rob them? Oh, is he just leaving? Damn, just like a battle in the sky right there. Oh, that's a toilet. I was like, are you gonna...
Ein paar Mal Kuchen, Sauerkohl mit Bockwurst, Hingfong mit Würfelzucker.
Sounds like a lot of food.
Teil's hier ein, weil so schnell will ich nichts wieder schicken, nicht?
There's no way.
Am Sonntag gehe ich zum Grab.
The
Am
grave?
Sonntag gehe ich zum Grab von unserem Kleinen.
Oh, man.
Im nächsten Jahr gehen wir hin und feiern zusammen seinen 10.
Damn.
Und wir spazieren da rum wie Reisende in der Landschaft von früher.
They're not the same people that left.
Yeah, right?
Was passiert?
Oh.
Wir hätten heute ankommen sollen.
That's the guy who came back. I guess he didn't just run away.
Just left for a bit.
Smells like girl.
Just the little things.
Hat Haut, weiß wie Milch, Brüste.
Ich will auch mal.
Hey, pass it over.
It's not gonna smell nice anymore.
No, it's gonna smell like dirty hands. More caskets.
The scenes just change so quickly.
Hat's aber eingeschlagen.
Guck mal, Nina hat's aus dem Anzug gestoßen.
Whoa! How do you get launched that high up?
Ich weiß werden, Männer.
Wie viele suchen wir denn?
60 junge Rekruten.
60?
60 people are just out here?
Gas.
How long does it take for gas to...
Dissipate?
Yeah.
They seem okay.
Are we looking for 60 French people or 60 Germans?
I think Germans. I think they said recruits.
Oh, you're right.
Bonjour, madame. Je suis Krop. Et toi?
Practicing his opportunity.
Tu veux venir avec moi? Pas de problème.
I don't know why I was so stressed out during those shots. I thought something was going to happen.
I mean, it is stressful. There's just the unknown of...
Walking around here.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
We got a bunch of people. Did they die from gas?
Verdammte Kinder.
Ja, haben die Masken zu früh abgenommen.
Oh, no way. So they were hiding from the gas, thought it was safe, and just all died.
Na, Brixdorf, was gibt's Neues?
Die Franzosen erhöhen den Druck, Herr General. Eine Panzerflotte hängt angeblich noch bei Fernam Kur fest. Wir müssen mit einem Angriff rechnen.
So the French are increasing their pressure?
Mm-hmm.
Die Franzosen versuchen uns ihre beschissenen Bedingungen aufzuzwingen. Wir müssen jetzt zuschlagen. Mit all unserer Macht.
You want to strike or hold out?
Yeah, it seems like they're not equipped.
Right? If the French are increasing and they're running out of people, and he's trying to just wait long enough until they get a new recruit of fresh troops, I would assume you would bunker down until you get your reinforcements.
But if the pressure is too much, they don't have the time for that.
Yeah. Damn, pissed on your shoe? Why is the train stopping?
Yeah.
Everything is just like mud.
Stellen Sie auf, verdammt nochmal! Glauben Sie, die Franzmänner haben Geduld, bis sie ihre...
Where to? Yeah. Battle.
There's been much less warfare than I was expecting.
Yeah, there's not much action. I think it's like a lower budget movie in general, so they can't just afford it. But they've been doing an excellent job with like the atmosphere of just this war. Ooh, you must be getting close if you're shutting off your lights. Wonder how long this nice trench is going to stay a nice trench. Dang. Just waiting. He still has like his original helmet shot or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Im Namen der Menschlichkeit bitte ich Sie für die Dauer der Verhandlungen.
Interesting.
Matthias Erzberger, Leiter der deutschen Delegation.
So are those the French?
Yeah.
Wir sehen Ihren Vorschlägen zur Herbeiführung.
Ich habe Ihnen keine Vorschläge zu machen.
Oh, damn.
On aimerait connaître les conditions.
Je n'ai pas de conditions à vous donner. Vous demandez l'armistice, alors dites-le.
Oh, we don't get to hear this? Or read it?
Will, dass Sie ihn förmlich darum bitten.
Yeah, I think they're in the position of power here and he's not.
Vous avez 72 heures pour accepter nos conditions.
Geben Ihnen 72 Stunden unsere Bedingungen.
72 hours?
Da draußen sterben Menschen.
Yeah, he's not taking their ceasefire.
No.
Alors signé.
Wow. If you don't want people to die, sign right now. Cut to a dead body. Jesus. Oh, no hands, dead horses. So they're in French territory, but it sounds like the French are pushing their lines back or something.
Mm-hmm.
And Germany's obviously running out of resources and men. Oh, just like the beginning of the movie. Oh! That was the leader. Oh my gosh, getting mowed down. Sounded like an effective grenade. Jeez. What a dodge. Oh!
Oh!
Oh my god. I can barely tell who's who. Jeez. Damn, dude. This is insane combat. Just in the middle of the battle. I mean, go for it.
As long as no one comes in.
Yeah, right? And you're caught eating when someone starts shooting at you. Uh-oh.
Yeah, if even the rats are leaving.
It seems like they totally took over this trench. We haven't seen a tank yet.
Mm-mm.
They look fucking terrified.
Just a waste of resources.
Yeah, what do the bullets do against... Oh no. Jeez. Yeah, right? I mean... Oh! This is the general?
I think so.
Oh my god, you run!
Is it just gonna go over?
Oh! Over bodies. Holy crap. Oh my god. So now that you're behind the tanks. Holy crap. More tanks and fire? Just keep running. Oh no. His friend's not going to be able to run. How are you not dead? That looked like it was right underneath your feet.
Yeah, how does he have all his limbs?
You have tanks, you have men with flamethrowers yards away from you. Oh my god, they didn't shoot. They just set him on fire. Oh shit! Blew up one of their little flamethrowers. Yeah, get out of here. Wow. Just this hellish landscape.
Was uns jetzt noch von einem Waffenstillstand trennt, ist nur noch falscher Stolz. Wir werden nun die Suppe auslöffeln, die Sie und Ihre Feldherren uns eingebrockt haben.
I mean, they look like they're getting decimated.
Ehre?
Yeah, they were...
Mein Sohn ist im Krieg gefallen, empfindet keine Ehre.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we just saw people crushed by tanks and set alive. Or set on fire. I don't think there's much honor.
Wo wir können, aber Gottes Willen schließen wir Frieden.
Dang. The cuts between the negotiation and the battle scene are insane. Oh, now they're getting hunted down by planes? Are they still that close?
They're retreating, so...
Oh! I hope that wasn't Cat. Oh, no, it's a French... Jeez. This is insane. How is this guy not dead yet? Oh. This is torture. This is like one of the most prolonged death scenes I've ever seen.
It wasn't the mercy that I was...
No, yeah, just finish him.
Kamerad.
Like, how is he not even just choking on the blood and water? That was like one of the most traumatic things I've ever seen. Wife and kid.
That was insane.
I mean, it's still going too. Still just in this moment. Every puddle is blood. Is this Paul just walking out?
I think so. No helmet.
From that back to some feast.
Freuen Sie sich schon auf zu Hause?
Nach dem Krieg, da wartet eine Aufgabe auf mich.
Oh, fortunate.
Ein Mann wird alleine geboren, er lebt allein und er stirbt alleine.
All this general knows is war.
Mm-hmm.
Guess is a good quality for a general, but...
Drängt zur Unterschrift.
To sign. They agreed to Paris's, or to France's terms?
Yeah.
Vorbei, die fetten Schweine haben's eingesehen, sie verhandeln endlich. Wo ist das Lazarett?
I don't know if there's many people left in charge in this general area. Oh. People outside celebrating, people in here screaming.
Was gekriegt? Überm Knie. Ich spüre nichts mehr.
Oh.
Ich kann meinen Kopf nicht heben.
They need to cut that leg off.
Ich lasse mir den Knochen nicht abnehmen. Ich laufe nicht als Krüppel durch die Welt.
Jeez.
Ich soll dir was geben. Ist er tot?
Yeah, was that France? It's crazy how quickly the news of them signing spread throughout the troops.
I mean, thankfully.
Irgendwann müssen wir alle sterben.
Und nicht auf den letzten Metern.
Wenn du vor mir stirbst, bringe ich dich um.
John.
Is he alive? Oh, okay.
Richtiger Worte.
Can't even lift his head. What are you doing?
John, nein! Hör auf, John! Hör auf! Nein! Warum?
Oh my god. Dude, you just took his soup? Reminds me of like the beginning when they're taking the boots and the clothes of all the dead bodies. Like, well, they don't need it anymore. So for that guy, it's like, he's dead. He's not going to eat this soup.
2 Jahre voll mit Handgranaten kann ich mir nicht ausziehen wie ein Strumpf.
Paul.
Den Gestank werden wir nie wieder los.
Yeah, it can't just be over in a night. I'm just like concerned if this signature doesn't go as planned.
Die neue Regierung wird sich mit aller Kraft bemühen, die auferlegten Pflichten zu erfüllen.
Je refuse tout compromis.
Jeden Kompromiss.
Damn.
Sonst wird diesen Frieden hassen.
Juste. Vous parlez d'être juste.
Yeah, you guys invaded them. I thought he got urged to sign it, not negotiate further.
Yeah, my assumption is he's letting him know that I'll sign this, but I can't control
the rest
what's
of
happening out there.
Yeah. Sign. Oh. Even just signing is stressful.
Waffenstillstand tritt in 6 Stunden in Kraft. In der 11. Stunde am 11. Tag.
6 hours from now? Why not just now?
Très bien. La guerre est finie.
I'm afraid of what happens in 6 hours.
I mean, I would imagine it's even going to take that long to just let everybody know.
Ziehen Sie die Rekruten ab aus allen Stellungen. Lassen Sie im Hof antreten. Wir ziehen den Karren jetzt aus der Scheiße!
What are you going to sort out?
So still. Ich glaube, ich bin taub geworden.
It's just quiet.
Haben unterschrieben, Paul. Krieg ist vorbei. Hast du Hunger? Ich hab Hunger.
It's crazy to think of all of this and then to know that there's another world war like 20-something years later, 25 years, something like that.
Wir beide zusammen, ja?
Du kannst lesen, schreiben, was er damit tun. Was soll man machen? Zusammen.
Is that why you gave him the letter?
Yeah.
Ich kann mal einen Brief lesen von meiner Frau. Du gehst studieren, Paul. Das erschießt dich gleich hier. Wenn mich der Bauer noch mal erwischt, dann schießt er mich doch glatt über den Haufen.
No, this is... Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
You know they live here. You know they're armed. They have dogs. The war's over. Why are you putting yourself at risk?
Oh, no.
No, there's a girl somewhere. Oh.
C'est très bon. Tu veux?
Oh my god, he just locked you in here? Oh! Just run. Zigzag or something.
Was really afraid that was how that was going to end.
Yeah. Well, one of them was going to get shot in the back running away. Oh my god, that was so stressful.
Die können wir braten. Quatsch mit Soße, dann erstmal gleich jetzt. Geht auch so.
Raw eggs?
You're starving.
Yeah, go for it.
They're fresh.
Some fresh eggs. I don't like any of this. Them split up in the countryside. Just go home. No. By a little boy? You have to be kidding me.
Was passiert? Das Kind.
What?
Oh, did he kill?
Kleine Scheiße vom Hof. Sohn vom Bauer.
Oh no, he got shot. No.
Find mal ein Wort, das sich auf Affe hackt. Nix reibt sich auf Affe. Nix.
Cut. Waffe.
Yeah, rifle. I was gonna say rifle rhymes with trifle. How far are they though?
Wenn wir zu Hause sind, machst du mir erstmal ein paar neue Stiefel. Lauf mir die Füße blutig.
Cat does not look good at all.
No.
Sanitäter! Sanitäter!
Are all the medics gone or something?
There's still people in bed, so... Oh no.
How long has he been dead for?
Habe gerade noch mit ihm gesprochen.
It's not even bleeding anymore.
Einfach Pech gehabt. So kurz vor Schluss.
God damn it. I mean, getting him back faster would have done nothing. Did he let his beetle go? Just alone. Fresh recruits.
Wollt ihr als Soldaten und Helden empfangen werden? Wir werden jetzt zuschlagen. Mit all unserer Härte und Gewalt.
You're gonna attack?
Wie es schon mit unseren Vätern war.
Yeah, are they gonna listen? You're gonna have one final attack before 11 a.m.?
You were concerned about that 11 a.m. timeline.
I don't know why they didn't just an immediate everything. This is insane. I'm sure they're sitting over there like, cool, the war's over.
Yeah.
So I guess what did Kat miss? This has got to be like a suicide mission.
Noch 15 Minuten.
15 minutes?
Fin du cauchemar.
It's not. Just hide in a hole for like 10 minutes.
I feel like he's just going through all these emotions. Like, it felt like just defeat, but now there's some anger, like...
And I think he doesn't care about anything anymore. Jeez. Damn. Jeez. I mean, there has to be minutes left. Yeah, this guy literally just showed up, I think. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Just don't do anything, guys. I think they probably would have just both stood down here until time ran out. A minute. Not even a minute. Like 10 seconds. Just dies alone down here. Oh, wow. That's still here?
Sind Sie in Ordnung, Soldat?
Ja.
Einsammeln, bitte.
Damn, starts all over again. There's Paul. Didn't take his dog tag. Wow. Millions of deaths. For what? All right, that was All Quiet on the Western Front. What'd you think?
The film was beautiful, but that was so depressing.
Yeah, that was dark from start to finish. It was harrowing. It was stressful. Exactly like you said, the film itself, the cinematography, the scenery, how many times we cut to just like nature, obviously how quiet certain scenes were, and how long it would stay in certain scenes and situations.
Mm-hmm.
It was beautiful, but yeah, I mean, I'm depressed as hell after watching that.
Yeah, there were obviously little glimmers of good moments. I think a highlight is the relationship between Kat and Paul.
Oh, for sure.
But for the way things ended for both of them and for their entire friend group and the frustration of obviously history.
Yeah.
All of it, it just like didn't even make those moments feel like enough. It was almost like we didn't even need this in here. It just made the dark moments worse.
Yeah, to have little brief moments of like happiness.
Right. I mean, the fact that Kat gets killed for them essentially at the end just wanting to eat again, and they go back to that same farm where they know that there's danger, and then for Paul to carry him all the way back just to be told by this poor surgeon or medic that's just gone through it with
dead body after dead body.
Yeah, just so many people, and he's like desensitized and it's just like, he's dead.
Yeah, he literally starts about like, you could have saved yourself the time.
Yeah.
Like you could have dropped this body, half a mile ago.
Right. So it was just devastating. And I think there was a lot of, is juxtaposition the right word?
Sure.
Like scene to scene, watching the, we had like the gluttony and everything of the train rides and all these like powerful men that aren't in the thick of it, and then it cuts to like the warfare and like what's going on, and then you have these in the beginning these young boys and they're so excited to be on the front lines, and which I made a comment in the moment that it was insane that it had been obviously not covered to the general public how war actually is, because you have these boys that are so excited, they're so young that they need their parents' permission to do this, and they get there and it's just immediate regret.
Yeah, within like the first few hours, they're surrounded by dead bodies, they get shelled at, they're walking through mud, and immediately just like fire and death. It was obviously a massive crash course for these kids. Mm-hmm. There was like no moment where this movie wasn't like harrowing. I wish I knew like a synonym for that. Just dark. All of it. Starting with the fact that like our main character, Paul, his uniform comes from another young soldier who is at the end just, crying and panicking and charging into death.
Yeah.
Surrounded by chaos, and it just goes on to the next person. And I feel like the ending is really beautiful again, but terribly dark, how things just go on to the next person. It's just another recruit, another young kid who's collecting dog tags of bodies that he doesn't know who these people, like every single one of these people, they have a story, they have a life, they have a family. They're just dead corpses at this point, just collecting names to collect names. And there's this sense of like nothing being important. Mm-hmm. Like we start with these group of people and they're all dead, they're all gone. Their stories and the little beautiful moments, like with Kat with the beetle, we don't have the beetle at the end, with the scarf or whatever of the girl, that the smell of it, it's like the kid at the end, he grabs it, but he doesn't know the history of this, he doesn't know the story, that whole story is gone. And even like, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but he didn't grab the dog tag from Paul. So for me, it's even like Paul's death is like so insignificant to the grand scheme of things that history like may not even remember his name as being someone who lost their life in this battle.
Yeah.
And then you also have the very ending of the movie where it's just like 17 million died, and the distance of the trenches at the start of the war are really similar to the end of the war. Like nothing really changed except a ton of people died.
Yeah.
So it's like, what did we accomplish with all of this death and destruction to get nowhere? To do nothing. This movie was amazing. I loved it, but it puts you into a deep mood of depression and darkness that it's just like, what are we doing as a humanity?
Yeah, obviously war is absolutely horrible to watch in any film that we've seen.
Yeah.
I said in the intro, we've seen a ton of war films on this channel because this is not a genre that I would ever watch.
Right.
And there's still a bunch of films that you hadn't seen.
Yeah, there's a bunch that I haven't seen, but there's even more that you haven't seen. There's a ton left that we haven't experienced also.
Right, but I think it's been quite some time that I felt so down after watching a war film.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's always really hard to see, and especially the true like aspect of it and everything.
This is obviously an anti-war film. Like, this does not glamorize anything at any moment.
Right, but the film itself was spectacularly done. Obviously, the cinematography we touched on a number of times, absolutely stunning. The acting was phenomenal. It's always interesting to watch a subtitled film.
Yeah.
Especially as a reaction, I feel like, on the channel. Just because you're so focused on making sure that you're getting everything out of the film. But the fact is that I felt like I got everything, and you're seeing these moments and you're in it still with, I mean, there was French going on, there was German going on. I mean, I feel like overall the film was fantastic. I don't know why. I really didn't like that music that kept playing over and over.
That was probably the strangest thing for that. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, it was very ominous and it was dark. It did what it was supposed to do in terms of like letting you know that this was gonna be rough. Like, you were getting into it.
Yeah, it was definitely, set there to be ominous, but like
it kind of took me out.
Sometimes it could. Yeah, I totally see that criticism that like there was times when it was quiet and there was nothing, I was freaking out more.
Yeah.
Or even like the final time that they went to that little farm, there was like piano playing. And I'm like, that makes sense within the world of this movie. And it still set the mood to be terrifying. It's almost like it was a cue to be like, okay, are you ready for more darkness? Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. So that was literally the only thing that I was like, ugh, like.
I mean, yeah, the first time I heard it, I was like, that's an interesting choice.
It stood out. But also, this is a foreign film, so...
That's true, so...
I mean, it could just be...
German.
Yeah, and more normal for something like that. And this movie is more recent as well. But that was the only thing that just kind of like, I felt like kept kind of pulling me out a little bit.
I felt the same. I can see that for sure.
But there were moments like with the piano and other moments where I feel like the music was very impactful.
Oh yeah.
So it was just that singular.
Yeah, I mean, the sound design was incredible.
Yeah.
You have the moments of silence, or you have like the thundering of the tanks. You have the screams of the people, like the sloshing in mud. Like everything just felt so real, and especially combined with the cinematography, you felt like you were there. A lot of these like really, shots that kept things very simple. It gave you time to kind of breathe and be in that moment. There were so many times where the camera was following right behind whoever your, person was at that moment. Even like walking through a train or walking down the trench or whatever, like those shots just made you feel like you were just another soldier that happened to be like right behind the person in front of you.
Yeah.
So it was just, the atmosphere of this movie was spectacular, and I'm pretty sure this is a very low budget movie, and it's amazing. I mean, there's limited action, but is there really? Like,
it definitely ramped up. At the beginning, I was thinking like, oh, there's not as much like warfare as I was anticipating, which was fine. I just was expecting it to be like hitting you in the face like the whole time. This is a longer film, and it definitely picked up on that part of it, and it just got more aggressive and more heartbreaking the longer that we went on with the film.
Yeah, because we know these characters more and more, and now we're even stressed. Like in the beginning, you don't really know anyone, so you see someone, it's like the guy with the glasses. Like that was heartbreaking, but compared to like Cup or something like that, the guy who got set on fire, like that was fucking terrifying. And then to see like the little picture that he, hung up at the end, it was like, oh my God, again, what are we doing here? Obviously the death of Kat and of Paul. I mean, you get so attached that you want there to be something that makes sense after the events of this. But I feel like that's the point of the movie. It's just like, war is pointless. What the fuck did we do? Like all we did was just cut 17 million stories short.
Yeah.
And we've seen, like you said, we've seen a lot of war movies on the channel. For me, Saving Private Ryan is still my favorite. And there are some really like gut-wrenching deaths in that movie, but my God, the death of that random French guy that Paul stabs, that goes on for what feels like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been. It felt like forever, like absolutely forever. And you're going through all of these emotions. Obviously, Paul is in a moment of like fight or flight when he realizes this guy is right behind him. They're both in this hole.
Right.
And it really is like, it's one or the other. There was no like question about it. So he did what he had to do, but then to just watch that guy struggling for all of that time, and then you just see like the roller coaster of Paul. Like initially it's just like he saved himself, and then it's shock, and then it's like, oh shit, like, can I save this person? Can I comfort you? And then he's shoving dirt in his mouth to make him be quiet, and like all of these different things he's going through with this guy as he's just choking. That was a lot to watch.
And then also it's like, again, to go with, I keep bringing it up, but like the feeling that nothing matters.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that like we have this scene where Paul, you know, goes through his stuff and grabs like the letter and stuff and makes a promise to him. Like, I think he was wanting to, you know, send mail or correspondence or whatever to his wife and stuff. No, that will never happen.
Yeah, he's just gone. And same with, I mean, Kat, I'm sure he had every intention of, you know, speaking to his wife, and they wanted to hang out after this. And he's like, oh, you got to make me some shoes, like all of those things. And it's just, it's done. It's gone.
It'll never happen. And
Yeah.
Paul will never go to university. It's just insane. There was so much to love with this movie in terms of just the sheer amazing quality of the film.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's been a while, I think, since we've seen something on the channel that has made me feel this bad.
Yeah.
Intentionally. Like
Yeah.
this movie, it honestly fucked me up a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, you just have so many scenes where you're just like watching people be so helpless. And again, it's just like, I'll bring it up again, how pointless it is. Like, why did we end with a final charge? Like, with minutes left, just hundreds, if not thousands more people had to die for literally nothing, just because a general wants to keep being a general. Because
and he's mad that it was signed.
yeah, his only use, you know, he feels like his only usefulness is war.
Mm-hmm.
So he wanted every single second of war he could have, because once there's peace, then he's pointless again.
Yeah. Yeah, that conversation that they had earlier.
Yeah.
You know, the moment with Paul, like Paul's last moments, I agree with you that I think that it was just going to be kind of like a standoff, and then they would have heard the trumpets and it would have been over.
Yeah, they would have walked out of there together, but he
Yeah.
just gets stabbed in the back.
Yeah.
But it's hard to like feel any sort of way because, I mean, Paul was slaughtering people on his way. Like, he had killed like 5 or 6 other French people before he even got down there, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean, they're still in that mindset of war because they were sent down there.
Yeah.
So the whole thing is just, honestly, it's just so depressing. I want to go watch something.
We need to watch
else.
something. Yeah, we need to watch something real nice.
We should have swapped Kung Fu Hustle and All Quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah, so we could add some fun and some laughs.
Yeah.
This movie did what I think it set out to do,
Mhm.
which is just shock you. It was incredible filmmaking, and it was so interesting to see so many different things going on, whether it was, you know, the viewpoint of the French farmers or the French women or the French soldiers at the end, the French generals or leaders who were like, we're not fucking negotiating at all.
Yeah.
It was interesting to the perspective of the Germans where, you know, some of them, they didn't fucking care what was going on. They're just there, just, you know, fighting because they're told to fight. You have the general who, you know, crazed every ounce of war. You have the other character who I've seen him in like Marvel stuff before, but he was the one who was like trying to negotiate, and he was so passionate about saving lives by just like, what are we doing? You know, we need to stop this. Every second we waste is a dead soldier. So there was just so many perspectives, so many different things. And it feels like a movie where, even though we had subtitles on, I could watch this and not know what the fuck anyone is saying. And I feel like because it was filmed and acted so well and the atmosphere was so perfect that I would get every single same emotion and feeling out of this movie.
I agree.
Which that's a huge testament to how good this movie is.
Absolutely.
I loved it, but I'm gonna go sit in a dark corner.
I'm gonna go put something fun on.
Yeah. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction of this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.